When I lived in England, I bought myself a Leica Q, and the main reason I bought the Leica Q was because I wanted to do street photography. But since buying it, I've moved up to Scotland, and there isn't much opportunity to do street photography, especially where I live, right up in the northern part of the Highlands. And I didn't want to sell it. I really didn't want to sell it, and I want to be able to use it somehow. I want to be able to use it in my normal landscape photography workflow. So today, this afternoon, I've come down to the beach. I've bought some filters with me for the Leica, similar to the filters that I use on my normal Nikon cameras, and we're just going to see whether I can get as similar results or better results. Got a prime lens on, which is 28mm, so I'm quite not restricted, but I don't have the flexibility that I would normally with my Nikon camera lenses. So we're going to give it a go and see how we get on with the Leica. Fingers crossed. Okay, filter system. Don't need it for street photography. Going to need it for landscape photography. So what I've got is I have got a Nissi filter system for this camera, identical to the system that I use for my Nikons. So on this particular shot, I'm going to be using a 3-stop medium graduated filter, which just gets slid down accordingly, positioned how you want it. In front of the graduated filter, I have got a polarizer, and the polarizer is fixed to the filter holder, and it's got a slide thing here, which you can just position it however which way you want it to be positioned. So that's the filter system. So not too dissimilar to what I'm used to with my Nikons. Okay, so I found what it is that I want to photograph. It's all focused up, which is quite nice on this because when I manually focus, the area that I want to become sharp all highlights up in green, which is really handy. I don't have that on my Nikons, but I do on this, which is good. Now with the prime, I've now got a Nissi M75 filter system on here, which is a much smaller system to the ones I'm used to, but I've got the 3-stop medium graduated filter on there, which is similar to what the settings that I would probably use for the Nikons. It's nice to have the prime lens because it disciplines you in actually standing in the correct position. With my 14 to 24mm Nikon lens, it doesn't matter if I stand here or stand there, you know, it's pretty much for the muchness, but here I have to stand exactly where I need to stand, which is a good discipline. So now it's all focused up, as I say, and what I need to remember is each time I fire off a shot, it has a time delay, but it defaults back to having no time delay after every time you shoot. So I must remember, this has got you can have a 2-second or a 12-second delay on here. So I've got, well, I haven't got anything now because it's defaulted back to what it was. So if I just do 2 seconds, so 2-second delay, and then fire off the shot, bish, bang, wallop. What a picture. Now, so if I want to take another shot, it's defaulted back to having no time delay, so I need to do that. I'm never going to remember it every time. I'm going to fire off a load of shots that have got camera shake on them, I know I will. But anyway, another thing that's quite good on here is because although it's a prime lens at 28mm, it has a digital zoom facility. So I can change it from 28mm to 35 to 50. And what will happen is there'll be a square appear on the viewfinder which will tell you where the crop is for that particular focal length. So if I set it at 28mm, which is good, forget the time delay, 2 seconds, go. And there we go. Fantastic. So, and to review the picture, you can then just dial in, just like you can on your 35mm, my Nikons, you just dial in and check the focus, just to make sure that it is sharp. So there we go. That's the first shot. Okay, so I'm now going to put the 6-stop ND filter on there, just to smooth out the water and give it a go. So I've kept the 3-stop medium grad on there. Let's just slide the 6-stop ND filter in. It's already focused. Got to work quick because I think it's going to rain and this is not weather sealed. So it's all set to go. Must always remember to set the 2-second time delay on there so I don't get camera shake when I press the shutter button. Okay, 4 seconds. Let's do a noise reduction in progress. Now, I don't have noise reduction in progress programmed into my Nikon, but there we go. That's good. Yeah, it's not bad actually. In fact, it's very good. Okay, so that's the end of my Leica Q afternoon test. I am very happy with the way that's performed. I'm reasonably happy with the way this has performed. There are some slight differences that I have to get used to with working from my Nikons to working with my Leica, but I should definitely be using it in my future landscape workflow. The problem I've got is because I live and work in Scotland, if it's not raining, it's just stopped raining or it's just about to rain. And because this little beauty is not weather sealed, I have to be very selective and choosy of where I take it with me, because it's an extra piece of gear that I have to put into my bag, which is already killing my back as it is. But I shall certainly, where the opportunity arises, be taking this with me and taking more photographs with it. Now, I'm going to run back to the car now because right behind you there is a huge black cloud and it is going to dump down with rain any minute and I've got to get this back. So anyway, thanks ever so much for tuning in, and I will hopefully be showing you more examples of my Leica Q work in the future. But for now, so long, bye.